Good day. This is my Escape the Matrix energy reading. If you would like to donate to my platforms, my Cash App is $ with all your minds. I have on a long sleeve shirt and blue jeans. I appreciate each and every subscriber. There was something, I reached 300 and then all of a sudden my numbers dropped. I think we all know, being readers that, they have the ability to manipulate our numbers. That's fine. I made up my mind when I started that I wasn't going to do this to make money at all. I made up my mind that I would only be doing it to help people awaken to, hey, I'm recording. I made up my mind I would do it to help people awaken to their matrix. I don't care if I ever make any money. You know what I care about? I care about people, confirmation. I can't believe that this happened to me. And it's like, when I started to realize that there was other people in these situations and that one day they might be targeted and they would have no idea what's going on or why. Like they would just be like me. I was like, I'm a work from home mom. What's going on? Why are we doing this? But for everybody like me that you're a good person and everything going normal, and then all of a sudden you feel like you're attacked and you can't describe it and you don't know where it's coming from, you don't know what you did. I hope that they come across my reading. I hope they come across my story. And I hope that they get the confirmation, the information, the warning that they need in the very beginning so that they can go through with their eyes wide open. I don't care if I ever make money, but my subscribers dropped to under 300. It was right when I was like, yeah, I'm at 300. And you know what? That's okay. No weapons formed against me shall prosper, because within a week, I was at 316. I don't think I got that many that fast yet. So thank you, everybody. I feel so much better. Confirmation. All right. Conflict. Black sheep, lone wolf, loner. Change in direction. Conflict for a black sheep, lone wolf, loner created a change in direction. All change isn't bad. All change isn't bad. In my situation, the Most High God stripped my life down to nothing because he was rebuilding my heaven on earth. All change isn't bad. Upstanding individual. If you're an upstanding individual, don't think when you start losing things, it's because you did something wrong. I didn't know that. That's how I felt. I felt like, what did I do? What did I do wrong? I'm praying to God, like I'm sorry for whatever I did, but that's not what it was. So it's that the fact that my life, the life that the reality I live, it was built on, it wasn't built on truth. And he just wanted to tear my foundation down and build it up on truth, what was real. Mediator, an upstanding individual, mediator, control. An upstanding individual is being a mediator to someone controlling. So this could be my divine collective's energy. My divine collective's energy could either be this black sheep, lone wolf, loner, and it could actually be all three of these. Because what I'm getting is someone in the divine collective faced a conflict. And that conflict put them in a position where they were a lone wolf, loner type energy. They had to go on a mission by themselves. And it created a complete change in direction in their life and possibly the lives of others. This person is being seen as an upstanding individual that's a mediator, a go-between between someone or something or a group of people that was trying to control others. I'm recording. Ace of Pentacle, large gift, center of attention, heartless. There's some sort of a large gift, a property, money, inheritance, a business. This could also be spiritual inheritance. I didn't know this when I first started watching readings, but when it comes to this Ace of Pentacles, this large gift, this abundance, This could be someone's spiritual inheritance. This could be someone's spiritual gifts coming online. This could be someone awakening. And whether or not divine beings or people who are going through spiritual awakenings knowing this is more valuable than money, than property. Someone's spiritual awakening is the center of attention for someone that is heartless. Whoever I'm talking to, that's why the conflict. Whoever I'm talking to, you could be like me. You recently faced some kind of conflict, or you are facing some kind of conflict, or you will face some kind of conflict, and it's going to put you in a position where you feel like you're all alone. Black sheep, lone wolf, loner. You're all alone. It's going to put you in that, but that is going to create a change in direction in your life. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, especially if you are an upstanding individual, especially if you are an upstanding individual and you are somebody that's trying to be a mediator in the middle of something that's controlling other people. Like, I'm getting that whoever I'm talking to, like, you recently stood up to somebody, or you tried to stand on the side. I'm recording. You recently tried to stand on the side of right. Like, you recently intentionally put yourself in the middle of something and you stood for what was righteous, because the other side was trying to control something. The other side was trying to take over something, and you put yourself in the middle of it. And so now, something to do with your bravery, something to do with the way that you handled that situation where you were a mediator. People, like, there's an Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting this as spiritual gift. People know you're coming online. People know you're activating. People know that you are receiving your spiritual inheritance. People know you are coming into your abundant energy. And it is center of attention for a heartless group. Does that make sense? And that's why the conflict. So this came like a little bit backwards. What it came out as is like you experienced the conflict and it put you in a position where you are like a lone wolf, and it created a change in direction. And you're still in the energy like, why did that happen to me? Maybe you haven't started the build back up. All you know is that you were an upstanding individual and you were a mediator for someone that was trying to control another. You did the right thing, and then it just feels like all of a sudden you're in conflict. The reason is because there's people who've had eyes on you, and by you standing up for someone in that strength, they know that your spiritual inheritance is coming in. And it's center of attention. They're watching you. They never expected it to be you. They never expected you to awaken. They never expected you to ascend. And now that they see that you're getting your spiritual inheritance, it's downloading, it's center of attention, these people don't want you to have it. They may not want you to have it because they're jealous. They may not want you to have it because they don't have it. Whatever it is, they're heartless about it. And that's why the conflict, you did nothing wrong. It's a confirmation for somebody. You did nothing wrong. You were an upstanding individual, and you were a mediator for somebody who was trying to control another. That's where the conflict came. But the conflict came because however you mediated that situation, somebody knows you are standing in your energy right now. Somebody knows that, and they're heartless. They don't like it. They don't like it. And that is the only reason for the conflict. But that's okay, because after the conflict, after you go through this alone, well, not alone, you and the Most High God, is going to create a change in direction. So don't worry. Your time is coming. Good day. God bless.